Hey everyone, my name is Justin Tuya, and I wanted to talk about something that was really personal to me, but also affects so many like myself. So on February 16th, my daughter Brooklyn was born. It was an amazing experience when it happened, and one of the greatest moments of my life. After 2 days in the hospital, we were able to take our daughter home, and the feeling was just indescribable. However, after a few weeks, that feeling began to change a little bit. But things really didn't hit me until I walked into the front room and noticed my wife was crying as she held our daughter who was napping. Uh, at, After some investigation, I realized these were tears of pain. I had asked my wife what was wrong, and she explained that she didn't want to go back to work in a few weeks, but she knew she had to. Um, my heart broke at that moment, and it truly hurt. I felt that I had failed my wife, I had failed my daughter, and I failed our family. I understood her pain, and I truly wanted to make any sacrifice so that my wife could have more time with our child. However, the reality was we could not afford that time off, especially since we weren't getting paid. So it was really at this moment that I knew this was a problem, and I wanted to find a solution. So I'm working on a way to gain public support to make a political change to address this issue. Uh, you know, One of the interesting things, is that more than 40% of U.S. workers don't meet the requirements to have their job protected if they were to take time off for parental leave or having a newborn. Um, and even those who do meet those requirements, where their job is safe and they're able to come back, they still can't afford that time off, anyways. Um, and only 12% of U.S. workers in the private sector are actually receiving paid family leave through their employers, according to the Department of Labor. Some other interesting facts are women who take paid leave are 39% less likely to receive public assistance in the year after a child birth. Parental leave policies are associated with a 3 to 4% higher employment to population ratios, as well as a decreased unemployment. A company by the name Aetna, their retention rate rose from 77% to 88% when they initiated a 6-month maternity leave, um, as well as they saw savings of $1 million per year. Google increased their paid maternity leave, and the rate at which new mothers quit dropped 50%. Lastly, a company by Patagonia reported that paid family leave policies actually helped their company triple profits. So these facts right there really speak for themselves in terms of the lack of benefits available for paid parental leave, and but also the benefits that are really um, are associated with this type of improvements around this issue. So my approach to this problem is to get more people to talk to their employers and come up with better and more creative solutions to address this issue. Currently, some of these organizations who are advocates for better paid parental leave are going straight to the Congress or the lawmakers. However, I think the change needs to start within the corporations and the companies, and there needs to be a solid support system in place to then take to the Congress. I think a way to get support is by sharing my story, as well as others as their stories and the personal inspirations behind this advocacy. Um, from there, I think we can grow the support base by having more people share their personal stakes in this issue, and hopefully getting big players such as celebrities or government officials to support this cause. And then we can really keep the support going by showing the positive changes that is happening, and the positive impacts that this issue, if fixed, can have on the workforce and the economy. I'm hoping to see more companies provide paid parental leave as a whole to their workers. I'm also seeking to have an impact on the benefits provided to new parents, such as more paid time off, and as well as better pay structure for parental leave. lastly, I want to see the positive impact that this advocacy will have on companies and the economy in terms of employment retention rate and lower unemployment. I would track this impact through qualitative and quantitative research, such as surveys and direct measurements. So, I ask any of you that are watching today to talk to your friends, talk to your family, talk to your employers. Think of solutions that can really address this issue and provide these solutions to your company. Uh, Demand that improvements be made to paid parental leave at your work. Support those who are going through this and this issue, and see how we can be there for them. And lastly, reach out to the organizations that are currently advocating for paid parental leave and donate your time, donate your money, so that they can continue to do their work to address this issue. Thank you for listening.